Hi, this is Joe from PRG. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about, as a small business owner, how to never fall behind on bills or APs again. Before we get into that, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. As a small business owner, you got to change your mindset about how you handle your company's APs. A lot of small and family-owned businesses and small startups are managed in the AP department similarly to how the household finances are managed at home. And let me just say this, household finances are way easier than managing even the smallest of small business finances. So as a small business entrepreneur, whether you're just getting started or you're struggling to get a real rhythm and a cadence with your APs, you just got to have a whole different mindset about it. Okay, let's talk about how to not fall behind on bills again as a small business owner. Most of the small businesses that we work with are not falling behind on their accounts payables because their business is inherently weak. It's just because they're lacking the systems to adequately manage the cadence and the frequency of the APs that come at them as a small business owner. A lot of the business owners that we do work with got their AP training through the way they manage their household. And household finance is way more simple than running even the simplest of small business finances. So you've got to change your entire mindset as you start to become a small business owner, entrepreneur. Okay, so point number one, why a lot of owners do lose control of their APs. It's because the APs for a small business come in so many different unpredictable cycles. Maybe you have a contractor who bills you by the hour. Maybe you have someone that bills you by the week. Maybe you have monthly payables, monthly subscription costs, monthly rent costs, daily costs. Maybe your team needs to go fuel their trucks up. It could happen on a random Tuesday, then the next Thursday. It's just the sporadic nature of the APs that are hitting your business are too unpredictable to just treat it as if it was like a household. Most households could just pay their bills on the first. It's good. Pay the mortgage, pay the water bill, pay the gas bill, pay the internet bill. It's not that simple. It's way more complex. And until you develop a system to handle that complexity, it doesn't have to be a complicated system, but until you build a system to handle just that complexity, you're always going to be looking in the rear view mirror as a business owner. Point number two, all your bills or accounts payables need to live in one place. So you want to get some sort of accounting software, even if it's a spreadsheet. We like QuickBooks. There's a bunch of different financial softwares out there, but you got to take all these bills and APs that are coming at you in infrequent times and get them into your accounting software and treat the account payable as important as that receivable. You're not going to forget to get your receivables in there because that's money owed to you. You're going to be on that the second that invoice is ready to go out. But when someone invoices you and it's your payable, you got to have the same reaction to it. You got to get it into your system, whether you do it yourself, come up with an automated system, use a third party like PRG, or use someone on your team. Get those APs in your single source of truth, your accounting system, ASAP. Point three is you need to set a weekly AP cadence. And this time period is non-negotiable. You got to look at your calendar and you got to say, when is the time every week that I can devote to looking and studying and managing my accounts payables? Whether you're a solo entrepreneur and you do it yourself, or whether you have a big team, pick that time every week, set it aside, and concentrate on your accounts payables at that time. Forecast your cash flow, what's coming in, look at what has to go out, make decisions, get those decisions done, get those bills paid, and move on. Go do your next project, your next assignment, and 1 week later, sit in the same chair at your desk with your team or by yourself and do it again over and over again, and never ever miss that appointment with yourself. That's the discipline that's required to be successful at managing your accounts payables and making you a better business owner. Point four 4 is discipline is non-negotiable. If you want to succeed at anything, you've got to have the discipline to carry it out day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. Your account payable cycle is no different than anything else. If you want to get in shape, you got to go to the gym. And if you start skipping the gym, guess what? You're going to get out of shape. So same thing with your accounts payables. Don't skip the accounts payables. Whatever day of the week you decide is your accounts payables day and time, don't skip it. It becomes a very important day and time, a very important appointment that you cannot miss. And if you need to shift that time because that time isn't the best time, then shift it. Pick a new time, but then stick to the schedule. Have the discipline never to waver from that schedule and watch yourself get better and stronger over time. Okay, so why does this all work? It works because you're now being intentional. It works because you've developed and engineered systems to handle the infrequency of the cash flows. It works because you've set that time aside to study what your cash inflow is versus what your cash outflow is. And because all of your accounts payables are living in a single source of truth, you have almost perfect visibility into your current financial situation at any given time. And it also works because you've dedicated to meeting with yourself or your team week after week and going through the same exercise. And the details that you're going to be able to study and see over time, week after week after week, is going to be able to help you mold your company better and better each passing week. And the data behind how much reserves you can save up, how you stay ahead of your bills, even how you stay ahead of your cash inflow and your accounts receivable, it all just gets tighter. Make a date with yourself to study your money, especially your outflow, because that's what the point of this whole video is. Do that over and over and over again, and you become such a stronger business. It's non-negotiable. If you're struggling with accounts payables in your small business or just struggling to come up with a system, download our weekly AP guide. It goes through a lot of steps that I talked about here, and it also has a template worksheet that you can use to manage your weekly AP system. It's the same sheet that I use every week. Mine's a little slightly different, but they need to be tailored to each business. We could always help tailor it for you if you'd like. You can download that guide on the link in our bio or in the comments below.